Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little crazy, that's because I've only got one eye done, but I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm also trying out some new products. I'm using the new Morphe Brushes 35G Bronze Goals palette and the new bronzer, the glamabronze face and body bronzer. So yeah, this is part of Morphe's new like summer release, and this is what the inside of the eyeshadow palette looks like. So pretty. So many nice shimmers, your perfect mattes that you need to create any look. So yeah, I have already dipped into the palette for this eye, so I'm going to be doing the same on this eye, but I've already primed my eyes as well. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more. So the first two shades I used were the two light browns on the top of the palette, and I just mixed those and popped them in my crease, like upper crease. So from using the palette on my other eye, I can tell that the mattes are really nice. They're a nice formula. They're not chalky or powdery, like too powdery. There's not much kick up in the pan. And they are nicely buildable, so it's not like full-blown pigment when you put it on your eye straight away. You can build up the colors, which I kind of prefer because I find it easier to then blend rather than it being like full-on opacity, like opaqueness, and you're spending your life blending. So yeah, I'm just doing a nice sort of smoky eye today. So then I'm going to go in with this deeper brown down here, and oh my god, everything's falling because this palette, that's the one thing that this is annoying about, is the size of the palette. But, I mean, you do get 35 eyeshadows, so you can't really complain, but it's not very user friendly in terms of holding it up to a camera. But yeah, I'm just popping this shade in my crease. And for my lid shade, I went in with this gold down here, all over the lid, and then I popped the lighter gold just on the inner corner. So I'm going to do that. I just picked it up on my finger, and I'm just going to pop that all over the lid. So I find that this shadow, this formula for these shimmers works best if you apply it first with your finger, and then go in with a wet brush on top, and that really gives you that shimmer pop. So this is still that darker gold, and I'm just literally applying that all over the eye. And then I'm taking a synthetic brush, it's using my setting spray, and this is just still that first gold shade. I'm just going to really get into these edges. Now I've dipped into that lighter gold shade that was next to it, and I'm just popping that on the inner corner, about halfway along the eye. Just like so, so you get a nice pop. Out that brown that I used just before. And now I'm going into this deep brown here, just popping that in the outer corner. Making a little V shape with this shadow. Just kind of bring that onto the lid as well, just in that very outer corner, so just feathering motions. And then with the smaller brush, just blending. Alright, now I'm going to pick up this black and the other matte over here, and I'm just going to make a tiny little wing shape with this. And I'm going to take that little brush I used with the dark brown and buff over everything. Alright, so I've just popped on lashes. I used Candypop from Worldwide Lashes, and now let's do the skin. I'll come back and finish the eyes when I'm done. With my skin. I've already primed. I used my matte cream primer, and now I'm going to use the Mercier Flawless Fusion Radiant Foundation. And I've got the shade 3N1 Buff. Really been loving this foundation since my review. It's such a pretty foundation for when you want to be extra glam. Right, following up with the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. And I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder to set this. Alright, let's finish up the under eyes. I'm just going to use that medium brown shade first and run that all along the lower lash line. Take the deeper brown. And then the black mixed with that darker brown. And then those two first shades we used. And then I'm going to pop the gold shades on my inner corner. Just like extend them. And then I'm adding the Colourpop liner in Brew Haha to my waterline. I'm going to use the Morphe Megastar, no, Glamabronze bronzer in the shade Megastar, which is like this. And I'm going to bronze up the face. Quite a warm bronzer. And then I'm going to use Mirame from Dose of Colours and Desi X Katie. It's like a rosy gold as my base, and then pop some Fuego on top. So pretty. Moving on to Fuego now. Just going to pop this on my brow bone too. And just a tiny pop on the inner corner just to make it a little bit brighter. I'm going to mix both these blushes from LA Girl. Just going to clean up my bronzer. Let's just dust that off. I'm going to use my Skindinavia setting spray. It's been a while since I've used this, but let's give it a go. And then for lips, I'm going to use the Ofra Liquid Lip in Sao Paolo. Alright, and then I'm going to go over that with a Hank & Henry lip gloss in Your Mum. It's a lip lustre. This is so nice, like... That completes this video, this Get Ready With Me featuring the Bronze Goals palette from Morphe. Overall, my opinions are that it's a really good palette. I really like the color story. When I saw it online, it just like spoke to me and I had to have it. So yeah, that's why I bought it. It was just something I found really appealing to me. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you all next time.